Valeria Marquez was a rising star in the Mexican influencer world. At just 23 years old, she had built a solid fan base on TikTok and Instagram by sharing beauty tutorials, lifestyle tips, and glimpses into her glamorous daily life. She wasn't just another content creator. She was an ambitious entrepreneur with charisma that kept people watching. Born in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Valeria had always been known for her confidence and poise. At age 16, she entered the modeling world and quickly gained attention. In 2021, she won the Miss Rostro beauty pageant, a title that helped skyrocket her social media following and established her as a local celebrity in Zapopan. By 2024, Valeria had parlayed her online success into a real-world business venture. She opened Blossom the Beauty Lounge, a sleek, modern salon that became a hotspot for beauty influencers and young women in the area. Valeria often went live from the salon, giving behind-the-scenes looks at her business and personal life. May 13, 2025 started out as a normal day. Valeria was at the salon hosting a casual TikTok livestream. She was chatting with her followers, laughing, and doing what she always did, bringing her audience into her world. The energy was light and playful, but viewers began to notice a hint of unease in her voice. She mentioned that a delivery was on the way. Apparently, someone had insisted that the gift be handed to her personally. "Why didn't he just leave it?" she joked on the live stream. "Are they coming to pick me up or what?" Her tone was nervous, but she tried to brush it off. Behind the scenes, Valeria had been texting with someone, a person close to her. Her name was Vivian. According to messages recovered from Valeria's phone, Vivian had told her earlier that day, "Wait at the salon, I sent you a surprise." Valeria trusted Vivian. They had known each other for a while and moved in the same influencer circles. Vivian was also active on social media. The surprise turned out to be the pink stuffed pig and the takeaway coffee, items delivered by a man who entered the salon quietly and handed them over without much conversation. Valeria looked confused but accepted them politely. The man exited without incident. Just moments later, a second man entered. He approached Valeria and, according to witnesses, calmly asked, "Are you Valeria?" She answered yes, and without hesitation he pulled out a firearm and shot her multiple times at close range. The attack was sudden, silent, and deliberate. The livestream ended abruptly. The face of another woman briefly appears before the video ends. Fans were in shock, trying to understand if what they had just witnessed was real. Some believed it was a hoax or a horror-themed stunt. But the truth was horrifying. Valeria had been murdered live on TikTok. Authorities arrived on the scene shortly after. Valeria was pronounced dead inside her own salon. The footage of her final moments, already screen-recorded by thousands of viewers, quickly spread across the internet and fueled public outrage. At first, many suspected that the man who brought the gift was the killer. But further investigation revealed that the man who gave her the pig and coffee was not the shooter. They were two separate individuals. The first man was likely a scout or decoy, sent to confirm Valeria's presence and ensure she was relaxed and in place. The real attacker came shortly after and carried out the execution. Both fled the scene on a motorcycle driven by a third accomplice. As investigators combed through Valeria's phone and communications, Vivian's name came up again. Detectives learned that Vivian had been the one to message Valeria earlier that day, telling her to stay at the salon to receive a gift. The implication shook everyone. Had Vivian unknowingly set up her friend? Or was she more involved than she admitted? When questioned, Vivian claimed she had no idea the gift was part of anything sinister. She said someone she had recently met online offered to send Valeria a surprise, and she passed along the message as a sweet gesture. She denied knowing who the sender really was, but many didn't buy the story. Screenshots showed Vivian encouraging Valeria to wait, even when Valeria said she was feeling uneasy. "Don't leave yet, it's almost there," Vivian wrote. "You're going to love it." This detail deeply disturbed the public. Suddenly, the murder wasn't just about an anonymous killer. It might have involved someone Valeria considered a friend. Whether Vivian acted out of malice, naivety, or manipulation remains unclear. Despite the circumstantial suspicion, Vivian was never charged with any crime. Authorities said they lacked sufficient evidence to tie her to the planning of the murder, but confirmed she remained a person of interest. The public, however, wasn't as forgiving. Vivian's social media was flooded with hate comments, accusations, and threats. Some saw her as a traitor. Others believed she had been used and was just another pawn in a larger, darker plan. The killing was quickly classified as a femicide, but its orchestrated nature suggested more than gender-based violence. It had the hallmarks of a targeted hit, premeditated, precise, and emotionless. Rumors of cartel involvement began to swirl. Some pointed to Valeria's luxurious lifestyle and past relationships as potential motives. Others suggested that she may have unknowingly crossed someone dangerous. In the absence of arrests or hard evidence, conspiracy theories filled the void. One bizarre theory claimed Valeria faked her death to escape a cartel threat. Another claimed she was in witness protection after testifying in a secret trial. The most persistent rumor came from a blurry video taken in Colombia, where a woman resembling Valeria was allegedly spotted at an airport. The clip went viral, despite being unverifiable and likely coincidental. Valeria's family was devastated not only by her loss, but by the media circus surrounding it. Her mother publicly begged people to stop sharing the footage of her daughter's death and to stop spreading lies. Her father demanded accountability, not only for the killers but for those who stood by, enabled, or misled her. Many interpreted this as a veiled message about Vivian, though the family never named her directly. Valeria's salon was closed permanently. It became a memorial site covered in candles, flowers, and handwritten notes from fans and friends who couldn't believe she was gone. To this day, no arrests have been made in Valeria Marquez's case. The killers, the man who gave her the pig, the man who pulled the trigger, and the one who drove them away, have all vanished. Vivian has disappeared from the public eye. Her accounts went private. She made one final statement months later, insisting she had no role in Valeria's death, saying, "I loved her like a sister. I never thought the gift would lead to this." But many still question her words. In a case filled with silence, contradictions, and shadows, even friendship became something to fear. Valeria's story is more than an influencer's tragic end. It is a cautionary tale about betrayal, digital fame, and how trust, once broken, can be deadly. Her murder remains unsolved, but her voice echoes still in every live stream, every protest, and every demand for justice.